having this meeting about? My secretary didn't inform me.
Yes, I've heard that one, Harold Knight has been giving your office some trouble.
Yes. Now, Harold Knight. Oh, sorry to bring this up. It's completely out of line, but this is your turn for lunch, isn't it?
Oh, of course, darling. Get whatever you want.
Oh, good to know.
And then dessert.
Adrian Lewis waves over a waiter and whispers, "How much do you know about fancy wine, Black Cat?"
Black Cat doesn't even drink, so she knows
Well,
nothing about
you
wine.
have no idea why somebody just asked for a Hunter Valley 47 Merlot. But yes. A few minutes later, a bottle of red wine is brought to the table. It's from Anzac. Yes, and so Adrian's like, Harold Knight. Now, Harold is How much do you know about estate law?
Uh,
Well, essentially, what Harold's trying to do is instead of bequeathing his estate to a person or an organization, he's trying to bequeath it to a cause, and that's causing a number of legal headaches. But the point is that there will be a small trust for his daughter, and most of the rest of it will go to the Orc Underground. He has extensive assets, financials, stocks, and so on. It's estimated to be at 20 million, at least, and 90% of that or so will go to the Orc Underground. The other 10% will be held in a trust for his daughter.
what
Released
about
slowly, of course.
uh, the inheritance from Marion?
Um, Maria Khan.
Maria Khan.
Oh, Madison Khan.
Madison Khan. Started with an M. It was a Khan.
Adrian Lewis goes, well, Madison's father's still with us, so Madison's father would have to die, and then Madison would have to die before it gets passed down to Adrian. He hasn't worried too much about that money yet. He's just taking care of his own current estate.
Okay. But if, for some unfortunate reason, were Harold to pass before the end.
That is shocking. He's in fine
You're right.
health.
Right, but if he were to pass before the grandfather, then the trust fund would not get the money.
The trust fund would get... Okay, so to break it down out of character, Harold is rich already.
Right.
If Harold dies, some money goes to the Orc Underground, some money to the daughter.
Right.
Harold is
And
playing
that.
a long-term game, assuming that Madison's father will die at some point in the future, but he hasn't yet.
Um, so I DNI Minwano. I'm like, they don't even have spaghetti or ramen. Place is terrible.
What kind of pasta place is that?
I don't know, but he ordered, and I'll just name the wine. It smells horrible.
Hunter Valley
Okay.
Merlot from 2047.
But what did he say? You are talking about something important, right? You're not just saying things about whatever that is.
Yeah, so it looks like Harold's setting up some sort of trust fund for the Orc Underground and his daughter.
Is it set up already, or is he still trying to get it set up? That is...
Oh, the setup's been finished. Adrian Lewis has told you that, Black Cat.
Right,
Okay.
but you said being finished, but what I mean is if he dies tomorrow, does that money still go to those same places, or is it...
Black Cat can work out that if he dies tomorrow, the money goes to the Orc Underground and some to his daughter.
Okay. Because I had a theory, but that's out of the water now.
So you're telling me this man helps the Orc Underground?
Yeah, but so does his death.
You should find out more about Harold. If he's set this up, maybe he's some kind of orc sympathizer or philanthropist.
Well, you already know
We
that he
knew
does
that.
send money via his job towards the Orc Underground in the form of legitimate investments, so there is that.
His view on that is people use the Orc Underground as look, we're helping, and then they don't really help. So that's
And
pretty much
he's
his view on
setting
it.
up this trust fund so that if he dies, money goes to the underground.
Exactly. That view's
So
not
that's...
changing because he's
yeah.
like, oh, there's a personal trust fund that's different than a public face of a company pretending to help.
Alright. So, Black Cat, do you have any more questions for Adrian Lewis while you're buying him lunch?
Black Cat turns to her team and asks, you guys got anything? Oh, I'm striking out here. I mean, we got some good stuff, but I don't know. Do you want to ask?
What does your man know? I don't know this guy.
Other than the legal deal, I don't think he knows much else.
Yeah, so Adrian Lewis is a lawyer at Morroy SA, who are Harold Knight's law firm.
Are there any other clauses that might be pertinent?
Adrian goes, oh, it's a pretty standard sort of thing. In case of death, money is appointed relatively, yeah, the trust funds are slow drip, and only the dividends can be spent. The capital cannot be touched.
That's pretty good. That's for the long term.
So, what would you
should
guys...
find out if he's made any personal reparations to the underground, because things haven't been going that well.
Well, I don't know that the lawyer would know if he's been donating money directly.
You should probably know if money's been transferred personally.
If you raise this in conversation with Adrian, he'll reply, oh, no. That would be too overt for the circles he moves in.
Well, damn.
Do you know anything about the circles Madison Con moves in?
The lawyer giggles. Oh, well. Let's talk about what moves in Madison Khan. Oh, whoops. Oh, well. Oh, the irony. Okay, see. You know who Harold works for, right?
White something or other.
White Lady Economic Associates or whatever. So, a couple of weeks ago, in preparation for this big deal that's going on, I don't know too many of the details, Madison has, well, White Lady based out of the Caribbean League, okay, and so they send over a consultant to help with Harold. This consultant is Enrico Molina, and he's ugly. Okay, short, balding, slightly overweight. But I think this man sweats testosterone, okay? He's like a bull in how he acts. Anyway, Madison went for him, hook, line, and sinker. But Harold's been complaining and bitching and moaning that he's had to corporately order this consultant who's beneath him, some hierarchy thing, that Enrico is not to contact Madison at all, which probably annoys both of them, given that, well, Madison's got a list of people quite like this.
Wow. Let's see, what was the name of the
Boy toy? Enrico Molina.
Alright. Apparently she liked balding guys too.
He's a... oh dear. So, would you like to ask any more questions of Adrian Lewis?
Have you ever heard of client number 61C?
Of course I have. Anybody halfway close to Harold knows about this. He's been working on it for months. No details though. But there's a buzz about what it is, but Harold's quite tight-lipped.
Do you know anything about the meeting details? When it's going to happen?
Weeks from now, at least. Nobody really knows. Maybe it's already happened and the buzz is just a falsehood. I don't know.
Well, it has been a very pleasant lunch. You guys got anything? Because otherwise I'm just going to cut this guy loose.
No, sounds like this guy's more valuable dead.
I don't know.
So,
We need to find a good reason to keep this guy alive now. A man who doesn't spend any of his personal money to help, but has this strange setup. I don't know. Seems like a good deal to go with the original job now.
No.
Alright. I'm going to pay that bill on the lunch.
It comes to 514 UCAS dollars.
Wait a minute. I don't deal in paper script.
Dollary dues.
Oh, that's okay. The waiter is more than willing to, do a conversion for a small fee. It comes to about 270 new yen. So, what are A and Minwano having for lunch? Black Cat, do you like seafood? By the way.
I do enjoy seafood from time to time.
Yes, you had king prawn pasta for lunch with full-size prawns, 4 inches long.
Nice.
So, Minwano and A, what did you have for lunch?
Something cheaper nearby.
Yeah, something cheaper.
So is A in the middle of a bite of soy burger then?
Probably not. She would have gone for more traditional Japanese fare, probably.
I'll settle for
A bowl
soy
of
burger.
ramen.